clear up that I think I may have implied that she said that about you being Osu, but she didn't.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
If I told you that, I apologize. That's certainly not what
You did it? Now you gotta go to jail. Period.
Getting upset over, losing a piece of hair over, because Ashley is a lie. She's a bold-faced lie. That's why her forehead is so big.
I was expecting more like aggression from her because
Why?
the past 3 weeks, her family has been really aggressive towards me.
What?
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
The shrine, and that's where she puts the names of people.
What? She's doing voodoo on you?
This woman put hex on me.
Girl, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 3. And it's starting to get weird. Aneka, so far I'm indifferent with her. But I feel like with the whole situation at the end, with the voodoo, the mama, the spirits, all that, it's becoming a lot. Because for me, I feel those are certain things that would take me out of my character, like speaking on my mother.
What?
You want to talk about mother? You want to talk about mother?
But y'all, hey, like, comment, subscribe, let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
All right, so we continue back at Ashley housewarming. Everybody's there. Ashley's at the tail end conversation of her telling that Aneka was basically talking shit about her, and that's not really the case. Ashley said, I put a little bit too much sauce on it. And this is the thing that irritates me with Ashley. I feel like she finally realized that the audience has caught on to her messy ass. So now she's just like, well, I put a little too much sauce on it. I want to take responsibility for that. Girl, you just a liar. We're outside, and Robin basically clocked in just a little bit to check Giselle. She's like, I went to Giselle's house, and Giselle had, some choice words with her, Sharice, and Ashley. Just like, at the end of the day, like, she was basically telling me that she wanted me to be mad at Juan for all the stuff that he's doing right now.
Set with him because I'm being dragged into this situation where the public is just speculating. And what I'm saying is, I don't care that the block is hot.
Giselle's like, oh, is that what I said? I don't think that's what I said. And Robert's like, hold on, let me finish. Because if that was me and my friends came to me about some situation, which it has happened to me a little bit with that situation, but if my friends would have come at me with this, I would like, cool, we could I would take it in, but it'd be one of those things where Robin should have said, like, Giselle, don't cut me off.
I let you talk. So now it's my turn.
Yeah. Keep it funky. Like, it really kind of would have went a little swervy. I'm just like, we could be friends, we could be cool, but sometimes your friends can get checked too. So, Robin basically tells them, like, at the end of the day, I don't care that the block is hot. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. And Giselle's just like, at the end of the day, we just want you to be good and just make sure you're not out here looking crazy. But I told Karen that she owes you an apology.
Thank you for the update. Have we handled all of that? Because I said to Karen that she owes you an apology.
And Karen's just like, girl, what do I got to do with this? How did I get in it? But then Karen was like, yeah, that's true, but I do feel like you owe me an apology. So if you want to step to the side, we can go ahead and talk. Rob was like, cool. They get up, they step to the side, and they sit down in the kitchen, and they, to be honest, Karen and Robin has never been good since the reunion part 1. After reunion part 1 Karen has been tagging Robin's ass. Karen was just like, look, last year it took a turn where I did not want it to go. I think that was just the worst where we're at. You accuse me of over here being out with some blue-eyed men in Redskin gear. I accuse your husband of over here with a woman in Georgetown that looked like me. And low-key, she was not lying.
Blue-eyed man in Redskins gear in Vegas at a bar. Okay, what I care about is how Robin Dixon and Karen Huger decide to move on. To set boundaries,
So, Karen wants Robin and herself to, like, at the end of the day, if there's rumors, don't speak on rumors, speak on facts. And this is the third person Karen has told this to. So now I'm thinking, like, Karen, what's going on? Because you keep on saying, like, there's rumors, don't speak on rumors, don't speak on those rumors, speak on stuff that's facts. Or come to me, tell me first. So I'm just like, something must be, Karen's trying to get ahead of something. Don't know what, but she's definitely trying to get ahead of something. Right. We go back outside, and Ashley brings up we go back outside and Ashley brings up Wendy's new show. She's like, Wendy, I heard that you created a new show. You know, I'm excited about that. Tell us about it.
You know, I've been in the political commentator space for a long time, and I came to a point.
And Wendy's just like, yeah, you know, this show is about uplifting, having intellectual conversations in an uplifting way.
Well, everything ain't for everybody.
Everything ain't for everybody.
So something got cut. The way it cut, I was just like, okay, because Sharice was like, ooh, is that shade? And then they pan over to Mia. Like, at the end of the day, like, we don't get along. She stated that last year. It was what it was. My whole thing with Mia is, what makes you think you could throw a drink at someone and y'all supposed to be cool?
That's a little shady.
Was it? I was just drinking my water. You know, she already made it very clear that she said she doesn't want to me. So if somebody threw a drink on you.
If you throw a drink on me, it's going to be beef for life. It will have to take the divines to intervene. But to be honest, like, you violated that woman. So they get on. Mia basically brings up, like, you know, at the end of the day, she doesn't want to move on. She doesn't want to be cool with me, but she wants to have a conversation and have a talk show about bringing women's vibration higher. And she was like, why don't you do that for me, Wendy? Why don't you do that for me, Wendy? And Wendy was like, because you're slow.
But and you can't talk about women's empowerment when the moment you get a chance to beat someone down, you beat them down. Why not uplift me, Wendy?
Because you're slow, I can't uplift you. You're too slow.
Like I said, one thing about Wendy is low with Candace. The vocabulary is too strong, and the girls are they're calm. They know what they're saying. They know how to read. And with Mia, no ma'am, she can't get it together. Like with Wendy, it's like, Mia, you threw a drink on me, which could have jeopardized my political professional career. So at that point, it's just like, I don't want to sit up here kiki with you. I don't want to do none of that, because at the end of the day, you did too much. But Wendy, I gotta play devil's advocate, right? Because Wendy, towards the end of last year, they were talking about y'all was in the pool over here, munch, crunch, crunch on Hello Kitty. So y'all was somewhere cordial. So we go back inside and we're hearing Karen basically asking, you know, Robin questions. She's like, so do you have a traditional marriage or is it open? And Robin's like, it's traditional. She said, are you legally married? She said, we are legally married. We have papers. She said, okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to know. I just want to make sure you ain't lying. That's all. Cool, that's it. They walk outside like, look, we'll be good. Let's just move forward, blah, blah, blah. They not, but it's cute for the beginning of the season. So we see Robin and Nneka outside, and they're talking about, you know, Robin felt like she was piled up on, and, you know, why did the producers play Deborah for us? When she walked by, she was like, hey, it's like,
Hey, thank you. You know.
because we need to get her off the show. What are we doing? Weirdo. But, you know, Robin and Nneka basically talking about, yeah, you know, we should definitely do drinks sometime. So they plan to like catch up and do drinks, right? The next day we see Karen and Mia. They sit down, and Miss Mia, you know, she has a new spot in Bethesda. And Karen brings up, you know, the Wendy shade towards her and the other ladies. And she was like, yeah, you know, I didn't get invited, but it is what it is. It's whatever. And then Mia was talking about, you know, when she was talking about calling me slow, like it was too much, because my son has an IEP and he's in special ed.
Maya does have an IEP, so he does have special education.
I didn't know that.
You know, he does have speech delay, and of course we're working with it.
Yeah.
She was just like, I didn't like that, and it just hit me to my core for her to call me slow, because it's basically calling him slow. It's not.
He's kind and he's brilliant. He is.
So it hits you a certain way.
And then kids are cruel, right? So I've actually heard other kids call him that.
Karen just like, you know, maybe you and her should just sit down and talk it out. I don't think it was gonna go well, but, you know, hopeful. We traveled to Baltimore. We traveled to Baltimore. We traveled down to Baltimore. We see Wendy meet Candace over here at a restaurant, and they're meeting a friend, Kiana.
Meet Kiana. See, actually, 2 doors over from here is her med spa wellness thing. She is a Kiki.
She is the Heather Gay of Baltimore. She has her own med spa. We saw her in like season 5. She has a transformation. The girl's stunning. Y'all might call her Kiana, but I'ma call her Rocket Balboa. Yeah. They all say, hey, they order drinks, and you know, they fill her in on basically as messy as Ashley, relaying the message from Annette.
My new friend pulled up an article about you from a blog. Do you know of her, or do you all have people in common? Honestly.
And Candace is just like, okay, so did Ashley tell you this, or how did it get to you? She was like, oh, Ashley told me. I was confused last time with Wendy, like, why are we trying to act dumb? You know Ashley's messy for you, but I want you to be my homegirl, somebody I can ride for, somebody that's gonna be like, you know, in my corner. Girl, she ain't gonna never be. She's gonna be for this show.
Place of a messy asshole. You know, Chris was being a little bit flirty with her. Why are you trying to dismiss my friend?
That's it. She is messy. So we travel over and we see Ashley and Kern the next day out shopping, and they trying on dresses, and they talk about Candace. Like, and Karen's like, nobody brought a Candace at your event, and that's just weird. And you see a flashback of Candace like, girl, nobody needs to bring up my name. Karen feels like they're trying to ice Candace out. Karen brings up the lawsuit to Ashley, and she's just like, okay, what's going on? Basically, Candace is not telling them nothing. Ashley said, I don't know anything. I think it's a lie, but it is what it is.
No more than me. Since you talked to Candace, she won't talk to me about it. No, he won't talk about it either.
And go sit down after Ashley tries on dresses to fit her boobs, and basically speak on Wendy versus Mia. How Mia hurt her for calling her slow, this, that, and the third. It cut her to her core. And Ashley's just like, anything Mia can use to prove a point, she will use it. Does she feel like Mia is hurt? No, she's not. She's trying to prove a point. I agree. This is one true thing. When it comes to the two messy girls, Mia and Ashley, I'm always going to be on Ashley's side because she right there. We see each other there. Everything else.
Is Mia really hurt that someone called her slow? I don't think so. But if it's gonna help prove a point for her and, you know, have some
Ashley tells Karen, like, you know, there's an article out and it's about, you know, Wendy being Osu, outcast, and, you know, I think I kind of twisted the situation to make it seem like that Aneka was basically talking trash about Wendy, and Karen just
that to Wendy, that Nneka was like sort of implying that Wendy was Osu.
Doing all the shenanigans, and she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to talk to her. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to just talk to her, just let her know that that wasn't my intention. Nneka wasn't talking about you. But to be honest, Ashley didn't, how can I say this? I feel like what it was when Wendy heard that Nneka was talking about her allegedly by way of Ashley, she went to her people, like, girl, this our fellow Nigerians over here talking about me, like, what is going on? And you saw how basically Wendy was talking to her husband when they was over here trying on their christening clothes, and she was just like, yeah, our fellow Nigerians over here talking about me, we must be sisters, like, what's going on? So I feel like Ashley, Wendy probably went to her family, just, you know, just kick in. And then her family probably went over just like, girl, why you over here talking? Why you over here using my sister's name? Blah, 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 blah. And then the mama got into it, allegedly. I don't know if this is all true, but we're about to find out soon. But it's the day of the christening, and no shade. Has the mama always been this light?
Today, I stand here fully blessed because these are my children.
It's just a question. I just want to know. You know, we see Karen, Ashley, Candace, Kiana all come in. They're wearing yellow. They look gorgeous. We see Wendy talk about, you know, the christening and how she felt when she first got her first christening. And she wants to pass that tradition down to her kids, right? Wendy speaks on Candace and Ashley being in the same room together. And Candace is just like, look, I have no issue. One, playing nice. Two, being in the room with her. We cool. And Ashley, you know, she agrees with the sentiment. So then Ashley's like, well, you know, Wendy, I just want to bring this up to you because I feel like I implied to you that Nneka was talking about you, and that wasn't the case.
I think I may have implied that she said that about you being Osu, but she didn't. I misrepresented.
She didn't say that you were Osu and those things about you. And then Wendy's like, what? She's like, girl, but that's what you said. That's what you said. She's like, yeah, that's what I said. But it wasn't in that way. She was just like basically clarifying the questions I had.
No, I did not say that. I did not say that. And she made it very clear that she does not think you were that or anything like that. Okay. If I told you that, I apologize.
So that's when Candace was like, girl, it's no need for us to even get mad because We know how messy this girl is. Like, why? Like, it is what it is. And Candace just sitting there just like, because she already know how Ashley is. Wendy is the one that gotta go through it, right? Wendy and her husband get up to do the speeches for the kids, and then we see how the mama get up to these are my kids. I love them. They came from me.
And being here since their baptism when they were this small.
Thank you. And know that as you take this next step, this is your community. This is your village.
Baby, but this last scene with Robin and Aneka, they sit down and over here get drinks in the bag, right? And, you know, Robin tells her, like, you know, Ashley's the only person you know. She's like, no, I know of Ashley and I know of Wendy by the way we went to parties. But we never had, like, deep conversations. You know, our families know each other. And Aneka's like, but I thought she would be a little more aggressive to me. Just that she was just acting like, you know, she didn't know me, this and the third. So she was like, yeah, 3 weeks prior, her family was being really aggressive. And she was just like, yeah, her sister Ivy basically said that Wendy was upset at Aneka for using her name to socialize in the group.
Told her one day saying that Wendy was upset because I'm using her name to socialize with you women. What? So
Wendy's mom called her husband's cousin and basically allegedly said that, you know, have I ever prayed for you? She was like, yeah, you have. She said, have I ever prayed against you?
Ask people in Baltimore about me.
Don't use my daughter's name. Just going all this talking about she got a shrine. Talking about the mother put a hex on her. Voodoo.
it's a shrine, and that's where she puts the names of people. What? She's doing voodoo on you? This woman put a hex on me.
Robin's like, what? Oh. I'm just like, y'all playing with too much. Y'all playing with too much. When we talk about voodoo, hexes, and stuff like that, I don't play with none of that. So for y'all just be like, oh yeah, she put a voodoo on me, she put a hex on me. Girl, you speaking that into your life, ma'am. You speaking that into your life. So y'all want to play games and play these little things for storyline. Baby, you playing with the wrong stuff.
She's tampering in dark-sided stuff. Is dark-sided. She is dark-sided too.
But y'all, that was Real Housewives of Potomac. Like I said, it was just the episode was like a 7. It was moving the story along. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop at y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This Cyber Canyon all I really asking for. Now I got to go. Got